Achievement in Sports and Business Award. A unique partnership indeed.
Our first honoree tonight is being recognized in two fields, sports and business. In trying to think how I could summarize his career very quickly, I decided that in an age of internet research and Google, you could look at the details of his career in much more refinement than I could give you here tonight. So to be brief, I want to give you my impression of the impact that Sarunas' career has had on the Baltic states. And I think those were three primary impacts. One, as an American who, like most Americans, knew nothing about the Baltic states, Sarunas gave a face to Lithuania. And ultimately he gave a face to all Baltic states, because as people learned about Sarunas and learned that he wasn't Russian, that he was proudly Lithuanian, we learned about the history of Lithuania, the history of the Baltic states, and their desire to be free. When they began to get their freedom from the Soviet Union and they began to protest, people said, that's Sarunas' country. And that, I think, made a big impact. The other thing that I saw in California, and I'm sure the rest of you saw it in the other parts of the country, people who lived down the street from you, whose children played soccer with your children, who went to your church, that you never knew they were Lithuanian, were suddenly proud to be Lithuanian. People came out of the woodwork to be Lithuanian, and then Latvian, and then Estonian, because they were proud of Sarunas and the impact that he had in the NBA. And the other thing I would point out that Sarunas has done, that I have witnessed over the years, as I have known him now for virtually 20 years, he tried to set an example for Lithuanians in Lithuania of what they could do if they set their goals high enough. If you've watched Sarunas' career, he never tackled an easy goal. Everything required a tremendous amount of effort and a reach and a lot of hard work and dedication for him to reach his goal. In the program tonight, there's a brief summary of the things that Sarunas has done, and I will just add a few that maybe you need to know about. When I first met Sarunas, he came into my business and said, "Can I hold a fundraiser here?" And I said, "Why would you like to hold a fundraiser? I have been involved in charities most of my life." And he said, "I want people to know about the Sarunas Children's Fund. We take donations and raise money in America and send it to orphans in Lithuania." There were a lot of orphans in Lithuania after the communists left. So I got to know Sarunas through charity. I observed his career. I will tell you that some of the things that are not pointed out in tonight's program, that there would have been no 1992 Lithuanian basketball team for the Olympics had it not been for Sarunas' refusal to believe that he couldn't find the money and he couldn't fund that team to go to the Olympics in Barcelona. His popularity in the United States and his popularity in the NBA made it possible for him to find sponsors and get promoters that no one else could have done. You all now know the symbol of Lithuanian basketball, the Grateful Dead tie-dye T-shirt. Amazing ideas spring from the mind of Sarunas Marciulionis when he sets his mind to do something. And my next challenge to Sarunas, because the best way to get him to do something is to tell him it can't be done. My next challenge to Sarunas is to have him give a very short acceptance speech tonight. So with that, I introduce our first honoree tonight in sports and in business, Sarunas Marciulionis.
Good evening. It's a great honor to be here and to receive this award from the US Baltic Foundation. And it's my first award where I received not on a basketball floor but on the stage. And this is definitely not my place to be on the stage, and that's why I'll be short. And Yeah, 20 years ago, I had the opportunity to come to the United States. That was a tough time. That was difficult to leave former Soviet Union. And as far as I remember, I never met bad people, never met wrong people. And I appreciate very much this table, number 8, and all these people who met. And I felt a family, they're true, sincere people, and thank you very much for being in my family for the last 20 years, and hopefully we can accomplish many things together for many years. Thank you, Dennis, personally, for many projects we're going to do and we've done together. So God bless Baltics, and I wish you a good evening. Thank you.